Funding allows for business growth, innovation, and competitiveness. Utilizing funding opportunities helps you invest in talent, training, and technology to ensure long-term sustainability and success. Today, we will be exploring funding resources for employers using the handy guide on the Simcoe Muskoka Skillforce website. Now, this guide specifically focuses on government funding for employers, offered both federally and provincially from the Government of Canada and Ontario, respectively. This guide also explains some key aspects that should be taken into consideration when looking for or applying for funding. Let us begin with exploring the different types of government funding. Grants are great because they do not require repayments and don't generate interest. Also, the funds from grants can be used for many different things such as R&D, salaries, program creation, maintenance, and more. However, grants can be tricky because they are often time sensitive, meaning that there is a set period of time you are allowed to apply. Grants are also competitive. Many different organizations may be applying for the same grant, and thus the application you submit may not be funded. This is a very important detail. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The process of applying for grants is time-consuming, and therefore it can be risky. Imagine spending weeks to prepare for a single grant application and end up not being funded. Grants may also come with conditions. For example, take a look at a grant offered provincially by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Gaming. The Experience Ontario 2025 grant states the purpose very clearly at the top of the page. In this case, grant makers are looking to support in-person festivals or events in Ontario. If a grant description seems like a good fit for your business, check out the program and application overview. Most grants being offered have eligibility requirements, eligible expenses, application information, and assessment criteria. If you decide to apply for a grant, it is vital you read the entire overview, and if you have any questions, reach out to the contact listed on the grant website or program overview. Now that we've seen an example of a grant, let's move on to loans. Loans can be great as they are readily available in large sums. There is little restriction on use of funds and can even build credit. However, loans must be repaid with interest. Sometimes the loan offerers will ask for collateral, and this can increase the risk of debt. Here's an example of a loan. This business startup loan is being offered by Futurepreneur, helping young entrepreneurs launch their business. Scrolling to the bottom of the webpage shows that this organization is funded by the Government of Canada. As you'll see, this program website differs from that of the Ontario government-run website. This loan offers a flexible startup business loan and financing options, up to 2 years of mentorship, professional development resources, and networking opportunities. The program details the eligibility criteria, provides a sign-up form for those interested, and a section for frequently asked questions. Moving on, we'll look at tax incentives. Tax incentives are great because it promotes long-term growth of your business, saving costs. Unlike a loan, tax incentives do not require repayment and don't generate interest. As it relates to government tax, the application can be complex. It is recommended to go over your options with a tax professional. The benefits of tax incentives are delayed, as tax credits are rewarded annually. Additionally, there is a risk of regulation change if there is a change in government. Eligibility criteria limit the applicants. The Apprenticeship Job Creation Tax Credit allows employers to claim a maximum of $2,000 per year for each eligible Red Seal apprentice they employ. The webpage explains that as an employer, you will be able to claim this tax incentive on your individual tax return by filling out a specific form. Finally, we will discuss subsidies. Wage subsidies help employer offset the cost of wages. This encourages employment, increases the competitiveness of positions, reduces cost for businesses, and has an immediate impact. Sounds great, but there is a risk of dependency on subsidies if the funding runs out. This gives employers temporary relief and is not a long-term solution. There is also eligibility restrictions in place. Make sure to read the program overview to see if it is a right fit for your business. An example of a wage subsidy is Canada Summer Jobs, which aims to support employers to provide quality summer employment opportunities to youth to develop skills and gain work experience. One last thing before we wrap things up, I want to introduce you to the Business Benefits Finder. You can find this on our website, simcoemuskokaskillforce.ca, by going to Resources and Employer Resources. Scroll to the bottom of the screen and click on Find Funding Opportunities under the Business Benefits Finder section. Now, this website is fantastic if you are a business looking to grow or just looking to educate yourself on some of the opportunities that are out there for you. First, you have to answer a few simple questions. I'm going to pretend that I am a business owner and I am looking for grants and funding. You can also choose any one of these, but for now, we'll pick grants and funding and then click on OK. for my business. More specifically, we'll say up to $250,000. And my main goal is to grow and expand my business. Then click OK. We can click on next step after that. Now tell us about your company or organization. We are in Ontario and in the business of, let's say, professional services. More specifically, let's go with legal services. Now from here, you can click on see your 45 results, or you can get a bit more specific by clicking on step 3. We have a number of employees. So let's say 5 employees, and our annual revenue is in the range of, I'd rather not say for now, and I'm not sure if we are incorporated or not, and we are a for-profit. And we're looking for programs that support business owned by. Here you can have any number of options. Let's just say for now, we are looking to support businesses that are owned by Canadians. Finally, show me only programs accepting clients or all programs. We'll just do programs accepting clients for now, and we'll see. We will have 17 results to choose from, and here they are. These are the different results. These are the different grants and funding options that are available to you. Furthermore, if you can go scroll down and you will see the other options as well. So for now, we just did grants and funding, but if we wanted to look into tax credits, we could go there as well. And here are the tax credit options, wage subsidies. These are the different options as well as partnering and collaboration and expert advice. All this can be found through our website, smskillforce.ca/employer resources. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to email us at info@smskillforce.ca. This Employment Ontario project is funded in part by the Government of Canada and the Government of Ontario.